Attitude, the extra plus in life. Listen to this powerful statement. Your life will never change until your thinking changed. Your attitude is your most important asset in life. It is not your house, laptop, car, jewelry, beautiful clothing, etc. Attitude is more important than facts, education, money. Attitude is more important than your skill, giftedness, appearance, etc. Always think and meditate on all the good, the positive and great things in life, in everything. Be positive, think right and think of all the good and grateful things in life. John Maxwell, the most authoritative to teach on leadership. Life is 10% what happened to me and 90% how I react to it. This means, your attitude determines your life. Our attitudes are the extra plus in life. Our attitudes will make the difference in leading others. Great leaders understand that the right attitude will set the right atmosphere, thus, enables the right responses from others. Without good and great attitude we will never reach our full potential. Walt Emerson, what lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us. 1983 CUS report on American business. 94% of all Fortune 500 executives attributed their success more to attitude than to any other basic ingredient. Robert Half International, a San Francisco consulting firm, asked 100 America's largest companies' vice presidents and personnel directors to name the single greatest reason for firing an employee. Observe and study the responses. 30% incompetence, 17% inability to get along with other workers, 12% dishonesty and lying, 10% negative attitude, 7% lack of motivation, 7% failure or refusal to follow instructions, 8% all other reasons. Notice, second to sixth reasons were all attitude problems. Dale Carnegie Institute analyzed the record of 10,000 people on success and get a conclusion: 15% success due to technical training, 85% due to personality trait. Number 1 personality trait is attitude. Our attitude determines what we see, and how we handle our feelings. Neil Money, in his book Belief Can Influence Attitude. He done a test in a university. He called 3 professors and told them these: "You are the best and finest teachers in this university, you all have the greatest expertise and we will give you 90% high IQ students to teach." Then he told the students who are going to sit under those professors, "You all are selected best and highest IQ students in this university. The finest professors here are going to be your teachers." What do you think is the result then? These students achieved 20 to 30% more than all the other students in the university. The principal then called the 3 professors and confessed to all of them, "You all actually do not have 90% highest IQ and brightest students, these are not the most prominent students except averagely good only, they were all chosen by random and gave you for experiment." The teachers said, "Then we must be exceptionally good teachers. You all are actually not the brightest plus finest teachers in the university, your names were the first 3 drawn out of the hat." The attitude and expectation of both the teachers and students all changed. They become serious and study with tip-top mindset and attitude. The professors also taught with finest attitude, cause these are the finest students with the highest IQ. The entire treatment, mindset, behavior, attitude and commitment in their study and teaching has changed. Results? They received 20 to 30% better grade than other students in the university. Norman Vincent Peale, in his book The Power of the Plus Factor, mention a very interesting incident. At Kowloon, Hong Kong, passing through a tattoo studio with all kinds of tattoo samples displayed, one of these tattoo sample got hold of his attention. Words tattoo on a person's flesh as sample written, "Born to lose." Asked the Chinese owner of the shop, "Does anyone really have that terrible phrase tattooed on his body?" Replied, "Yes, sometimes." Norman answered, "I just can't believe that anyone in his right mind would do that." Owner, before tattoo on the body, tattoo on mind. Once our minds are tattooed with negative thinking, our chances for long-term success diminished. People sabotage themselves cause of wrong thinking. People with negative and wrong attitude may start well and have a few success, sooner or later their wrong and negative attitude will pull them down. Let me share with you 2 very interesting stories and I'll close. 1. The bonsai and General Sherman tree. The bonsai is a beautiful miniature tree that most people like to have as decorative item in their homes. The General Sherman is a tree planted in the gigantic California jungle which grows as tall as 272 feet with circumference of 79 feet, chopping down a tree able to build a 35-5 rooms bungalow. At one stage of life when both bonsai and General Sherman were in the seed form, both were of the same size as a seed. Why in the bonsai that bonsai so mini and General Sherman big? The Japanese tie down all the roots of bonsai when it is small, stunted in growth and become a little, cute, miniature tree. What do you think if bonsai in its seed form being placed in that gigantic forest of California? Many people going through life being tied down by other negative people in their mindset. What makes you think you can do it? If really so easy, many already succeeded and you have no chance. I was like you, full of ambition, but now after growing older I realize that life is not that easy as I have thought. You want to be a millionaire? You must be crazy. You want to make big profits on internet? Listen, 95% of people fail on internet marketing. Becoming a young entrepreneur. You must be out of your mind. I don't know why whenever I get close to success I always fall flat. All these sound familiar? 2. Shinichi Suzuki. Baby few weeks old, play music for him, one music piece 1 month until the baby grow up to 2 years old, teach the mother in front of baby for 3 months, put mini violin instruments in little kid's hand and teach him. In 1964 the first Japanese Suzuki tour group performed in the USA for music educators, and in 1973 the tour group traveled in Europe. The pessimists complains about the wind, the storm and the surrounding. The pessimists blame everyone and everything else except themselves. The pessimists always give excuses and justify themselves as on why they aren't successful. The optimist expects it to change. The optimist expects great things to come in life. The optimists always striving for excellence and great things in life. The positive attitude leader adjust the sail. Listen to these powerful quotes. We cannot choose how many years we will live, but we can definitely choose how much life those years will have. We cannot control the beauty of our face, but we definitely can control the expression on our face. We cannot control life's difficult moments, but we definitely can choose to make life less difficult. We cannot control the negative atmosphere of the world, but we definitely can control the atmosphere of our minds. Too often we choose to control things we cannot, and too seldom we choose to control what we can, which is our attitude. In closing, let me share this story with you. Roger Bannister, 4 minutes mile. Since ancient days of the Greek, people were trying to achieve the 4-minute mile. They even put lions to chase the runners to try breaking the record, tried drinking tiger milk and still won't work. Finally, the doctors and coaches concluded and announced to the world that it is impossible for human being to achieve a 4-minute mile. People believed this for over 1,000 years period. It is impossible for any human being to achieve a 4-minute mile. Doctors said, our lungs will break, heartbeat will stop, bone structure are just not made for that achievement. So, all kinds of theories have surfaced in the world by doctors and psychologists. In May 6, 1954, at the age of 25, Roger Bannister broke the 4-minute mile barrier by achieving 3 minutes 59 seconds and 4 milliseconds minutes, and later 3 minutes 58 seconds and 8 milliseconds minutes. He proved that the doctors, trainers, coaches, psychologists and hundreds of thousands of runners were all wrong. Just within 1 year after the record, 37 runners broke the 4-minute mile record. Then, more than 300 runners broke the record another year later. Few years later, in a single race in New York, 13 out of 13 runners all broke the record. Listen, even the last runner also broke the 4-minute barrier record, which in the past nobody believed that any human being could ever do it. Attitude is the key to success in life. Great attitude means great life. Poor attitude means poor life. Bad attitude means bad life. Well, the choice is yours.